New at 6, a group of ministers firing back today after the head of the North Carolina NAACP criticized a group of them who prayed with President Trump last week at the White House. The prayer was photographed. This is the picture we are talking about right here. Dr. William Barber from the NAACP saying these ministers' actions bordered on, quote, heresy. NBC Charlotte's Rad Berkey live at the Government Center. Rad, one of the ministers today was actually there in the White House praying with the president, right?
That's right. His name is Dr. Richard Land. He is from Charlotte, and he says praying with the president is not unusual. In fact, he says he is following the word of Scripture.
The Bible commands me to pray for those who are in authority.
This is the photograph from the White House that day where the ministers placed their hands on the president and prayed for him and with him. That later led to this comment on MSNBC from Dr. William Barber, himself a minister, who's the head of the North Carolina NAACP. Barber has led several protests that targeted Trump's policies.
It is a form of theological malpractice that borders on heresy. When you can pray for a president and others while they are prey preying on the most vulnerable, you are violating the most sacred principles of religion.
Dr. Land said the ministers were asking God to give the president wisdom and guidance, and he offered this to Reverend Barber.
And I would say to Brother Barber and to other critics, those that you would change, you must first love. I don't feel very loved by Brother Barber.
This all comes the same week that Charlotte City Council member Dimple Ajmira appeared on NBC Charlotte's Flashpoint program, where she touched off a firestorm when she said this about supporters of President Trump.
Any supporters that have supported Trump and all his cronies should be voted out.
Trump supporters are planning to protest that comment at the next council meeting, but Ajmira is not backing down.
I stand by my words. Trump is very divisive and negative.
One other note from the ministers who were here today, they wanted to remind everyone of Charlotte's other well-known minister, Dr. Billy Graham, who of course was seen frequently at the White House meeting with presidents of both parties. Live in Uptown, Rad Berkey, NBC Charlotte.
All right, Rad, thanks for that report.